everyone, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and this is our March 2018 monthly tarot for the sign of Taurus. And if you know any of the different parts of your chart, you can apply these messages accordingly. But I will pull for specific areas of money and romance and spirituality. So everybody's reading is a little bit different. I started at Pisces and am going from there around. So the last one out will be Aquarius and Taurus. It's your turn now. But go ahead and watch your other aspects so you can see what else is going on for you right now. All right, so we're going to get started, and I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Golden Path first to see what's the overall energy for you for March 2018, Taurus. Intuition. And I'm also getting with Pisces new moon on the 17th being an important date for Taurus. Something new beginning there of significance. So we'll see if more comes out about that. But also just overall very in tune with yourself. Your intuition is on point, and you've gotten really good at following it to places where you can just trust where you're going and what the conditions are and everything. You can just trust in your intuition to guide you through whatever. So you feel stealthy, you feel invincible, you feel able to go into into the darkness if you need to. Some people are afraid to go out in the dark. But here we have this lady out under the moon in the dark, outdoors. And she's completely confident in her appearance. And so, likewise, Taurus, your intuition is on point right now. So keep working with that. Let's get a flash card out. Let's start with money, and then we'll do romance, and then we'll do the spiritual energy, which is the engine of everything. Okay, here we go. These are your cards. Okay, Taurus. In romance, the yellow pencil, looking like an ace of wands, looking like solar plexus chakra energy. Write your story. Take your idea and put it down. Start there. If it was completely possible that it would be a success in romance, what would that first step be? Apply that technique to this romantic section and start with writing, because you don't want to go throw yourself into a situation. You want to create a situation. And so the energy of creation involves you creating. And so the writing is an ideal way to begin. And maybe you've been doing a lot of that anyways. For somebody, you may be finding a new lover. Yeah. The bottom of the deck is the brown gorilla, and he always looks like a king of pentacles to me. He looks like somebody who knows how to live in the world that he is in a very way of dominance over the circumstances around him, in the sense that he knows how to create an environment and situations that are to his pleasing, to his pleasure, to his satisfaction. And he doesn't have to be a he, but he can be a he. And either way, it's you, because that's all Taurus energy right there. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. For some of you, you may be attracting somebody like this into your life. However, this is in your spiritual area, the underlying root for everything that's manifesting. So with that in mind, then I think about how you are manifesting in the physical from the spiritual reality and the vision that you have, your intuitive vision, which is just you designing your reality. And then with the pencil here in the square, I see you have your notepad and your pencil handy to keep notes of the things that you're creating and the ideas that you're having and the adjustments to different things that you're creating for yourself. So it's looking really, really good. Again, money looking good. When I see green on the money part, I see green. I see stable green with the four corners of that square looking like a firm square table with four legs and four corners, and it's going to stand. This thing was built properly. I'm seeing like a giant old butcher block cutting table in my head, and it's going to stand. And again, if you use a square register, expect to be cashing out on your square register with the square showing up there in the green. I mean, that's looking good. I even see for some of you, you may be looking at entering into some agreements and some partnerships here over here in romance. See? You may be looking at signing on something. I'm hearing if you're thinking about co-signing on somebody, you just make sure that even if you don't ever get that back, you're going to be good no matter what. Otherwise, you don't need to get involved, is what I'm hearing, okay? And if you don't feel that way without a doubt, then leave it out. It's time to learn to say no to certain things, I'm hearing. Because I get the feeling, and this is a challenge to you standing your ground, honoring your own boundaries and your own standards, your own vision for your quality of life. And this is you just reaffirming that for that time that's going to matter so much, because you've affirmed it several times, I feel, in the past. And now this time it's going to really take, like, it's like, okay, so you're absolutely sure this is not what you want. And you say, oh, I'll pass. I'm expecting something that looks more like this. And then finally, ta-da, the magic has percolated and manifested. So what is that for you? Because that can fulfill itself in different aspects of life. Is that a partnership? Is that business stuff? Is that this love, peace, and happiness retreat? Find out more about the Love, Peace, and Happiness retreat at LPHtarot.com. Okay, let's get some stories out with the Radiant Rider-Waite deck. What are the messages for Taurus for March 2018? Thank you, thank you, thank you, love source God. We do this because we love our brothers and sisters of humanity, and we love the way they radiate their empowerment and share it with the world by existing. That's all they ever needed to do. We love it. Okay. Why is the square here in regards to financial flow? I usually do a lot of 3, and I'm doing 4, I noticed. 9 of Wands, the Moon, and the 7 of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. An opportunity that brings up for you a bit of uncomfortability due to its difference in nature of what you're accustomed to. But you're following your intuition. You're following your intuition. And it leads you to the opportunity to create it emotionally and physically and follow your opportunity and realize that it's all in the making of your own decision. So what do you decide? How is it going for you? What is your decision? It's fearful to take because it's something you've never done before and you've done so much, yeah? But this is something entirely new to you. And you know this is going to take you to new levels of advancement, of attainment, of financial flow, of ease of financial flow, a greater set of ferocity of financial flow. And you're looking at, I want to have at least 7 different types of income, and now I'm getting that much closer, whatever that is. But at least mostly, I don't know, maybe you know, but whatever, they have at least 7 streams of income. And so you're making sure that yours are in alignment with what really feels good to you. So I feel that you're utilizing your different arts and skills to generate more interest, and it's happening. The people are bringing the money to you. They're calling you to give you money. They're saying, how can I reach you? And you say, oh, I have a Square, so you can send it by the Cash App if you like. I feel that the full moon and the new moon, the 17th new moon in Pisces is important. Something about that is important. I feel like, again, there's something here where I've already really gotten good at and planted a lot of things in my life that I have experience in. And I know how to run all that. But now here's another opportunity, and this is just receiving the coin. And there is a ego-based fear that creeps up within and speaks its ugly voice, and you say, but I've been following the signs. I've been noticing how my universe is communicating to me. I've gotten in touch with my intuition, and my intuition and I work together because we are one with this universe, and we see the opportunities and we feel our way to them. And along the road, there are signs, there are paths of ease and flow and joy and love and peace and happiness. And you can chase that golden thread, or you could chase the lead thread of anger and frustration and irritation and disrespect and delusions and unfulfilled promises and all of that stuff. I don't even feel good speaking about it. And you choose to follow this golden thread of high vibration signs and experiences and happenings, and it's leading you to greater stability in your financial flow. And it's like, get used to the money, honey, because soon enough you'll be at another level of financial flow. And the way it's like, get used to the money, honey. Get used to the money, honey, because you're going to be doing a lot of stuff with the money, honey. If it's still hard for you to spend the money, to trust in your financial flow, then it's really time to look at what is it in me that I am resistant in regards to having an easy, fun, happy financial flow that's effortless. Because I am at peace with my effortless, easy, fun, happy financial increase. Are you? Where are your vibrations on it? Because I first pick up on the one that is there, and then I see the one who's like, but that's where I want to be. And so if you are the one that's where you want to be, you've set your sights on something, you've set your sights on mastering this money vibration, and therefore you are. And it comes in spurts. You got to get used to the new epiphany and understanding and evolution that you've taken in regards to your money vibration. And you got to get used to the money itself. And then you can elevate from there. That's what freaks people out sometimes. If they don't vibrationally ready themselves, then it's so much easier to lose the vibration and therefore the fortune as well. So that's why many who win money quickly do not end up accomplishing with that certain things that others feel that they could easily have accomplished with it. Rather, there is no trace of the money left for many because their vibrations were not yet trained or readied to receive. And so what you're having here is the opportunity to have been trained and attaining new levels by following the trust in the flow and the signs and the vibration and the energy, by understanding that everything is coming to you through your intuition, and that your decisions are on point, and that your visions are clear, and that you consider options and you consider possibilities, and from there you pick and choose from the buffet of life. He's standing at a buffet, can't you see it? Standing at a buffet, pick and choose from life what you want by your vibration, because here he's feeling something. There's another symbolism for this card that I get, which is here he's feeling something, and each of these cups is a different type of feeling. There's one of wealth, there's one of spirituality, there's a snake up there, so that one might be one of a investigation, curiosities, and things that are sneaking up. Anyhow, whatever he's feeling here fills etherically one of these cups or more according to the vibration. And once they become full, then the ethers manifest into physical manifestation, taste, touch, feel in your hand, or experiences, again, that just feel so delicious. Okay. So money is very important right now. Are you telling your financial blessings or burdens? And I'm not talking about so much, yes, it matters what you tell your friends, but more importantly, what are you telling yourself? What is your self-story? When you're pulling out of the parking garage, do you think about giving the man a tip and then decide that's weird because nobody does that? And do you do it anyways, or do you just drive off without having done it? Where are you financially in vibration? Do you give the tip or not? And why does that matter? Because the tip is always above and beyond. And that's for being above and beyond. Can you see the above and beyond in the other, first off? Can you see the above and beyond in your finances, second off? And third off, can you see the above and beyond in the vibration and what it is attracting by its very essence of saying, I have, therefore I can, therefore I do. Okay, there's so much in there for you, Taurus, in regards to finances. I really feel like finances is a big month. I feel like if you've been doing the work, if you've been doing the techniques and playing the games that I've been coaching through the channel, then you're experiencing, like I am, and so many of you have already confirmed, this is really working. This is really, really working. And so we are choosing to fill our cups of love and satisfaction and peace and happiness and light and bright and shiny. I love shiny shit. I really love shiny things. That's why my nails go bling bling, not only on the top but on the bottom. Make you sing. Ooh, okay. Let's go and read. Why is the pencil here? Let's read on the pencil. It's the yellow pencil. Yellow dealing with the... Oh, by the way, this was heart chakra as well. Didn't even touch on the aspect of love. But your financial flow is deeply connected to your heart chakra. So whatever makes your heart chakra sing makes your financial flow scream. Okay? And it's like, yeah! It's like roller coaster yell. Totally roller coaster yell. Okay. Now, why is this yellow pencil here in regards to Taurus romance? Okay, romance for Taurus. Why is the yellow pencil here? What's the story? Let's see what we got. This one. The Page of Cups. The Knight of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And the Page of Swords. All right. Are you telling the story that you heard from somebody and they presented themselves and now you're waiting for something? What is that? Is that your story? You got a text message, a phone call, an email, something from someone, and then here you got a positive, a yes. You gave a yes answer or received a yes answer. You may have been the one initiating the communication with the message here as well. Oh, no, that's okay. All right. No, you were definitely the one initiating the communication. So this was something you were asking for in romance. You asked for something in romance. And it was to have this new love come into your life. And so here comes our Knight of Wands. And guess what? Maybe the person you asked for is either a fire sign that you're waiting on, or if you do take someone in romantically or receive an opportunity to take from someone, there's a waiting period that comes along behind it. What is that? For somebody, I see an opportunity to have a one-night stand and just let it go after that and go back to whatever it is you normally do. So there's that energy there. Totally some one-night stand energy here in the month of March. And also there's an energy here of expecting company. It's like you're expecting company. Expecting some company. If you don't want to get pregnant, you need to protect yourself, or you'll be expecting. Follow your intuition. Definitely follow your intuition. I also feel like for you, you're going to pen and do the writing work. Higher vibration here. Somebody has been asking for something and now you're going to take it a step further. You've been clarifying it in your mind. You've been thinking about, well, what do I want in this romantic situation, whether you're single or coupled. You're trying to figure out how you want your romantic love life to work. And so you went from thinking about how you want it to feel, how you appreciate about what relationship you have does feel. And now you're going to the next level and you're writing a lot more about these clarified visions you have for your love life, whether it is somebody you are already in love with or a love that is coming to you that you may find in 7 months, or through divine timing. I'm also hearing with this Seven of Pentacles, divine timing. And it's something to do with like a service person in regards to a project that you've been building. Maybe this is some work or an investment or something you planted that you're expecting to grow. And you can apply that in whatever way it makes sense. Okay. I feel like somebody has a past, this is interesting. Somebody has a past lover coming in that was gone because they had a child, and this person really wants to come back. This person may or may not also be a earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That person really would like to come back, and so I feel like you're going to hear from somebody that fits that. I feel like the person has dark skin or dark hair, and that they've never been like a serious commitment type. They're more of a fly-by-night, but they want to come back. And for some of you, it's a fire sign person. Yeah. But there's definitely some communication going on. It's positive communication. I feel like part of it is, okay, I'll get to know you, but let me just see how this works out. I'm willing to try this out and see if it's a fit for me. I'm willing to try this out and see if it's a fit for me, is a situation somebody's dealing with. And I feel like if you're dealing with this situation, you're dealing with a blonde person. I feel like the person is very tall and very masculine in the way they present themselves. They're very masculine, like lumberjacky. Lumberjacky. Okay. I do feel that you have people trying to impress you, Taurus. That there's people that's been looking at you for a long time, and you've impressed somebody. And I feel like this person is going to take a chance to speak to you. They may do it through social networking or something like that. And they're going to try to tell you something. And I feel like you may already have an inkling of who it is, but if you don't worry about it, because like I said, they haven't given you any reason to know about them. If you don't have anything tickling your intuition, it's just because you're so damn intuitive. God bless you. Okay. Let's see what else we got to do today. What are we going to do for Taurus next? Okay, I'm going to put this up. Let's get some more with the words of clarity. What's the message for Taurus? What is the experience that I can share for Taurus March 2018 that I can talk about with them? Okay, I heard leave it there. Okay, so Taurus, I feel that you know that building something in regards to relationship, if you don't have a relationship, building a relationship is going to flood empowering energy into your life, or doing something new in the existing love relationship, romantic relationship. You know that if you have somebody coming in, this is something you want to build with. This is not someone you want to build with. This is someone that you love to be around. This is someone whom you appreciate. And this is someone whom you really want to build with. And that energy of love that is showered on each other is experienced with one another. It's flooded in the infinity symbol between your bodies, between your connection. I feel like you don't even have to touch, and the energy is there. And the energy is one that is so empowering. And you, if you're highly sensitive to energy, you feel it. You feel the energy move in your body. If you're, it depends on your levels of sensitivity. And for some of you, your nose starts tickling or your ear starts itching or something silly like that starts happening. And you know, it's your intuition letting you know something of importance, and you feel it. And here, you're building that with regards to this experience you're having in romance. What is this new experience you're having in romance? It's helping you build up your intuition. It's empowering you. So to engage in this is empowering you in whatever way you're engaging. I mean, it may just be, how am I feeling about this, and how is this somebody I'm going to actually want to allow myself to speak with, or am I going to take the opportunity to remain on my own? This is also you taking the lead in being a guide for how everything is going. So you are able to explain your direction where you want things to go when you interact with this person. You're able to keep your passion when you're around this person. And I feel like part of it is this person too appreciating you, and you guys just feeling that way together. If this is another person, if this is not another person, this is you feeling that way towards your own passions. What is that? You're totally romancing yourself, and that's awesome, because like I've said many times, you know, you got one ride or die. The only really ride or die you're ever going to have in this life is yourself. Everyone else is just a side piece. You never know how long they're going to stay. You don't know if they're here today or gone tomorrow, like the Knight of Wands likes to be. You don't know if they're going to be with you for a long time. And even if they are with you for a long time, how often is it that two people really are with each other every bit of their moment until they die together? Like, it's just not common. It can happen. That's great. It can happen. I'll acknowledge that. The however is, most likely though, there is a reason why you will separate from most every other human. Actually, every other human. Every other human you know. Your children will go, they will stay at friends, they will go on vacations, they will move out into their own homes, and they will develop their own lives with their children and their husbands. And they will do things, and you won't be as active, but yet they're coming back together. And then sometimes there's things that happen, like deaths, moving away, different changes of vibration that don't allow y'all to really be in the same relationship anymore. A lot of different things happen where you separate from people eventually. Even the people you love the most, like my mom and dad, they both gone, but they're not. They're in spirit. They're with me. I'm good. And so are you. Because that's another thing that's important for you to understand too as you're building this. The energy, when you connect to somebody in a love energy in a genuine way, that bond is there, and it will never restrict you unless you choose to be restricted by it. It will only continue to feed. It will always continue to feed. Whether the feeding is thin and ignored until it falls apart, or whether the feeding is continual and it's still really healthy, whatever. But it will always be there, that energy. So, okay, what other messages do we have for Taurus? Because I feel like I'm kind of doing some, just rambling on. Okay, Taurus. With John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the heart. Okay, so there's some partnership and cooperation energy around you, Taurus. Okay. Find balance. Rebuild. and embrace. Find balance, rebuild, and embrace. So there is an ending coming because you chose to find balance in your life. You chose to bring something to change. So something is going to either fall apart or be broke down and rebuilt again. Definitely rebuilding is the word on the card. So, but to get to the rebuilding, there's got to be a breakdown. So what I feel that's being broken down is greater balance is being found because there's a world's embracing of the energy of some ideas, of egotistical ideas regarding your financial flow, regarding your physical life, regarding your experience in the physical world and the changes you want to make in your life. So there was something that you thought, that you believed, or that you lived that was broken down. For somebody, this was a relationship that fell apart. For somebody else, this was a business, a job, a hobby, some sort of income, some sort of family relationship, some sort of friendship, something that was broke down because you realized that it was not balanced. You realized it was not, it was kicking at one of the legs of your stability. Okay? And you didn't like that. So you cut it off. Okay. But you didn't really cut it off, did you? I'm hearing that the universe had taken that right out. And are you trying to cut it back on? Are you okay with having let go of all of, because if it's real, then you're going to find, if you've really broken through some old barriers of egotistical views and disserving views about lack and limitation in your financial realm, and now you have let those go, have you really fully let those go? Are you really embracing your financial flow? That's the question for you to ask right now, because that's where you're being put. You're being put where you can completely trust in what you have come to overstand about how the universe works with you and your financial flow. This means you have changed your mind, so you've changed your life. This was the mind change. This here is the mind change. This is the change in your life. Why was the mind change? Because there was a grand overstanding, an embracing of the energy that is offered from the universe, that is on the table for you to embrace, to accept. All right, let's see what is the message for Taurus from the archetype deck from Carolyn Miss. All right. That's the message for Taurus. Okay. Did you see that one fly? Okay, and this one flipped over. That's the second one. Okay, how you go in and how you go out of the month. Taurus, you go into the month with the Martyr card saying, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or to a cause. So the light attribute of Martyr is understanding how being of service is able to uplift, transform, transmute energies, especially when it's a welcome situation in a fertile environment, and a mind that is doing it from that place rather than from the place of addiction to self-pity, which is the lower vibration. And you go out of the month Taurus with the dilettante card. So where you give over here, and you're doing it because you love being of service, what happens here? You are enjoying in your arts and just indulging yourself in just having fun with what you're doing. It says delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. And so as a dilettante, you are practicing all these different, she's painting over here. There's a plant, there's gardening, there's cooking, there's reading, doing all these different things that you're good at and that you enjoy, and sitting in a peaceful state about it. So I feel with this picture that going into March, you're going to be feeling like you're flying high. What's really popping to me is this body language right here. This body language is standing out more than even the word. Look at the body language that we're having here. Somebody is flying, feeling high. There are roses there, indicating that the passion has been part of the flight. And I see arrows now that I'm looking closer, and they're all pointing to starting at the root chakra, then going to the sacral chakra, in the solar plexus chakra, and then the heart chakra. Feeling of flying with all those chakras lit up, and then energy flowing directly to those. So I feel that you're coming into the month where your physical world is being addressed with a energy in a situation that feels like you're flying. So what does that mean? Everything root chakra energy is working out really nice, whether that is your sexuality or your health or your finances, your safety and security, the place that you live, your means of income. Then we go to the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is your wants. Got you feeling high too. Being in flow, great flow, and receiving great energy, great reward from the universe. And this is in harmony with what you want. What are your desires? The receptivity of your desires. And then we go to the solar plexus chakra, being charged up and receiving its energy. And it is all about the receptivity of one's own confidence, power, energy. It says, I can do that. I can do that too. And sometimes it says, well, if I knew I'd be a success, what would be the first step I'd take? And then it'll say, I can do that too. I can do that too. Yeah? And then we go to the heart chakra energy, which is all about I love and unconditional love and the things that you love and the things that move your heart energy. And love is the key to unlock that heart energy, and that heart energy, which is that which allows you to transcend and unlock the upper chakras. So for some of you Tauruses, you're in a situation spiritually right now where you are transcending your physical nature in your spiritual nature. So some of you are experiencing physical body changes. You may be losing weight. You may be craving differently. You may have craved to stop smoking or drinking or eating fast food or sodas, or I don't know. What is it? You know what it is. And for some of you, that's working out, and it's really moving energies around within you. I'm not saying that that's something you have to do. You don't have to do that. That's the choice that some take. There are many ways to reach the same destination. There are mountainous paths, and there are valleys, and there are caves, and there are all sorts of ways to reach the same destination. And the destination that you are all reaching, Taurus, is that of this, I'm flying high. Yep, I'm flying high. And so that's how you come into March, how you're going out, because you're feeling so good. Money's working out. You're getting what you want. You know you can do it, and your heart is on fire. It causes you to be extremely creative. And instead of channeling through another human to be your muse, you yourself and your transformation and your energy are your own muse. And you inspire yourself to cook a delicious meal that's never been tasted by another human because you concocted it. It's your creation. To go and plant a beautiful vision of a artistically done garden because you received it by divine download and you have everything you need to make it happen. Or to create that next beautiful painting, or to create that sculpture, or to write that book. What is it? You're going out of the month probably doing all of that for a lot of you, or what would equal to all of that. I see a woman here who is definitely doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Possibly even 6 things, because she looks like she's teaching someone while she's doing the sitting and in her meditation. This is also a strong message here for you, Taurus, as well. In your doing your arts, that is meditation. That is the ultimate receiving of the vibration that is being expressed to you and through you at the time, and it comes out in your art. Your art is so important, because that is an expression of your divine connection. Your divine receptivity is where all that art flows from. So what a beautiful way to go out of the month. Doing the things that stimulate your chakras, the things that come out of your heart. Now let's pull a journey of love for you. And I want to remind you that we have our daily live streamed tarot readings. You can watch the replay later if you want, but make sure you're tuned in, tapped, and turned on, because every day somebody is getting a free card reading on the channel. And we give awesome empowerment coaching through every reading. Okay, because it is our desire that we leave more love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness as our carbon footprint. And that is what we are accomplishing already. And so why not augment that? And as a side note as well, go to the website to check out more about the Love, Peace, and Happiness Retreat, because that's the perfect opportunity to really expand upon the brightness, the lightness, and all the love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness you already have going. Let's add some more fire to that flame. Let's put some more momentum to that energy, and let's get really empowered. Yeah? Okay, what is the message for Taurus? Okay, this one. Oh my goodness, what is it going to be? I'm a little bit like, eeh. Okay, Taurus. Woman of Light. Card number 49. You are the woman of light, Taurus. Look at your intuition. Not only are you the woman of light, but if there is a woman of light in your life, like in my case, that might be my mother, right? In your case, it might be a guide, or your mother, or your grandmother, or a friend, or whatever. But you are in tune with your woman of light, and you are the woman of light, okay? And that's the most important part to remember, is you are the woman of art, of light. Oh, you are the woman of art. That's dope. I love that. Okay. It's card number 49. And 9 and 4 is 13. And 13 takes me to the death card in the tarot, and it makes me think of the transformation. And so when I see the woman of light here, I see that your light brings much transformation. And it's so inspired. It's so in tune with the cosmos. Your energy is in tune with the energy that our universe is vibrating right now. Your energy is in harmony with the light of the love source God energy that is all things. You're working in harmony with that. You've allowed that light to flood into what you are doing, and it is being exuded and protruded and radiated, and whatever word you want to use, through you by choice, in a beautiful way. In an absolutely beautiful way. And I see here she's got her hands like balled up, like she's grabbing onto the light. And I see you grabbing onto the beams of light that are shining in your life, feeling that I'm flying high. I'm just flying high. And I wish I remembered the song better, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's old school. Okay. I haven't even heard that song in forever, so it's amazing that Love Source God could even bring that through me right now. And these over here remind me of the peacock feathers as they sit on the table. I know that's not exactly, but I see 2 white peacock feathers. I also see transcending in this card as well. I see you elevating. I see you empowering yourself through the light energy. I see you empowering your world through this light energy. I see you being a channel, a vessel of light to, oh, okay. The light of that, what Love Source God is so bright. It is so powerful that not just anyone can contain it. And so you serve as something of a diffuser to soften the blow, because if all those out there were instantly given some of what you know, some of them would never find their mental balance again. So they have to ease on in according to their own readiness, their own time scale, their own schedule. And some of them are so uninterested in any possibility being an option other than what they have come to the conclusion of at this point, that they will not accept this because they are still stuck in taboos of religious. That's the devil's work. It is not the devil's work. Of course the world would have you believe that it's bad for you when it's one of the most empowering things you can do is to tap into your intuition in whatever way works for you. I don't need cards to read for you. I can read without cards. And I've done it on this channel before. However, I like utilizing the cards because I love the pictures and the art. And I love that you can see them. I love that you can see that there's something here for me to talk about. And I love showing you what I see in the cards. And you likewise, there's something about you like that where you are transcending this energy and you're diffusing this energy and radiating it out into your local society, your family, the places you go and exist and do and be things, and it radiates around you. And somebody's heart is tickled when you're tickled and they don't even know why. They just had a moment where their heart itched a little bit and they felt happy and they don't know why they smiled. And then as soon as you went away, then the frown came back and they didn't even remember the smile. Or maybe they wondered, well, why did I smile? Why was it just so easy to be happy? I just felt good today for some reason and I don't really know why. You can come back at some point whenever you or another one like you. And the awesome part of this is you're not the only one. You're not alone in this work, Taurus. There is a universe of brothers and sisters of humanity who love like you love. And you know that. You know that. Empower that knowledge, empower that thought, empower that energy in your life. I mean, you can go out there and vote for whoever you want in whatever country you're in, but you really want to make change? The world is not, the best way to change the world is to empower yourself and others around you through the connection with love, peace, and happiness, energy of love source God. But, you know, we do it in different ways. Some people do it through their religions, and that's what they can handle. Their perception allows them to receive that. If you tell them in reality, we're all energy, and that is what love source God is, and therefore we are all love source God, do you know how mind-boggling that is for them? And how much of a, what is it called? Apostate, or a blasphemer. Oh God. Okay. But you know what? Are you utilizing light or dark energies? And which of those two is embracing a light or dark energy? Which of those two ways is embracing unconditional love? And yet those same people that would chastise you for continuing to communicate with your ever-living love source God energy are the same ones that talk about unconditional love all day long in their churches. They pray about it. They say they got it until you embrace your empowering. Now you've gone too far. Now I will bring out every bit of anger and repulsion and every dark emotion to give to you, because you're empowering yourself, not just you, but many around you as well. That's pretty heavy, Taurus. What are you doing? My goodness. Okay. You got the keep going card from the fairy dust. That's awesome. So keep following your intuition. Keep building these new opportunities that you're so in tune with, so passionate about. Continue empowering yourself. Keep manifesting in your world from your spirituality and your spiritual connection, your emotions, your thoughts, and your words as well. Keep going, doing your arts. Keep feeling high. Keep feeling high, and keep working with the energy where the universe is saying, hey, that's done. Time to let that go. Time to embrace the new. Keep doing that. Keep going, Taurus. It says, the world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. Yes. Do you trust in your overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, that knowing that you're safe and secure and blessed no matter where you stand in your skin? Is that something that you're knowing? Do you know that? Your intuition has guided you when you could have been life lost. Taurus, it's a beautiful month for you. I look forward to reading all your comments. And thank you for your super chat donations and all of your reading requests. We still have the 555 one question. Go check out about the retreat. Ladies, you want to start a new business, go click the more tab at LPHtarot.com. Go check it out, everybody, at LPHtarot.com. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. It's such a beautiful golden thread of love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. Okay, you got a lot of that coming this month. One more time, my website is LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time.